Top it off. Hello everyone, welcome to X17 here. 17 in my live stream for Final Fantasy 14. That was a mouthful. We had a tail end of our specialty week for my birthday. That's why I already have 42 grand in change. Nothing being sold. Let's double check. Let's see what we got. And we'll go hit Gold Saucer up. And then we'll go and continue with story. Damn. Oop. Well, let's get in there on that. Sometimes you get a lucky hit, and the market spikes. Oh well, didn't get anything out of that. Alright, what we got? Speak with Landonell. Ah, yes. We're doing the Titan Chain. That's what we were doing. Oh, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna culminate in a dungeon and a trial. If I remember correctly, the dungeon is still weaker than Cutter's Cry. Oh well. Let's see what else we can make. First off, Master Zelda. We're going to hit up Gold Saucer. I have that cackpot. Huh. 17, 22, only 140. Oh. Oof. Oof. We'll do it. Oh, yes. The gamble paid off. Eh. Not that time, though. At least we made 10 grand. What am I sitting on? 296,000? Alright. Cackpot board. No win there. Same thing. Oh. 4, 5, 6, 8 sounds good to me. 8, 4, 5, 1 sounds good to me. 9, 3, 2, 0 works. Alright. What's this week's bet? Ready for rain, riding high, storm of blood, and paying the duck bills. We'll just do this. Intimidating. Oh, Jesus, I made a 58. I see what you did there. You took the theme and defecated on it. I would bring up the contents of my stomach were it not already empty from the previous challenger. Mark me well. Eccentricity does not individuality make. Know your course to stay upon it. Wow. Damn. Butchered what he said while he butchered my look. Alright, we're done here. Oh, I broke 300,000. Sweet. I'll take it. Alright, resident. Alright. I hear someone using their botanist. I'm not gonna open my soda just yet. I'll drink water. Oof, I'm already 41? Maybe I should have picked up my next mission. Oh well, we'll play catch up with those later. I don't think it... Wait, did I get a new skill with that? Oh well. Not important right now. Well, I could check this way. Oh, prominent. Actually, that would be useful. Oh well. Do I have this one? I do have this one. Do you require assistance, adventurer? So this is the one who would challenge Titan. I've been expecting you, hero. The ingredient you seek is the egg of a giant adamantoise. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? Ha! You amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me, you will receive only information. What you do with it is your own choice. Oops. Got confused there for a second. Trial by turtle. Let me be clear, this business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time spent with the company in the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them, it was all jolly good fun. Alas, Grodanians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot. Dojo here being a rare exception. Had to go to great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen, with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. So understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heavens pillar. Oh, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good adamantoise egg in a nest to the east of here, just right for the taking. Not that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. The mother never strays far from the child, and you will surely be attacked the moment you lay hands upon the egg. There will be other heroes, hero. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in this swamp. You don't scare me. Those marbles scare me more. Oops. Getting my buttons mixed up. Gotcha. Thought you might have the good sense to leave this place. By your continued presence, I take it you intend to persevere to the bitter end. Ahaha, such bravery, such recklessness. That will serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me. I'll see that it gets to the captain. You should make haste to southern Thanolin. In Forgotten Springs, you will find a man named Uodo Nun. He will be your next guide. Safe travels, hero. Question, do I have it? I have Little Alamigo. Yeah, it's not really worth it. Yeah, we'll just do the run. We can take the scenic route, it's not that bad. I'll even take a little byway. Alright, so he's gonna go through here, go down there, and then cut through southern Thanaland. I do need a drink of water though. I don't think I've ever heard this song this long before. Kinda like it. If I see the thing pop up as a healer, I'll go ahead and do the rando. I'll check it periodically. Alright, now we're in southern Thanaland. So what I need to do is I need to circumvent Little Alamigo, and I need to get over here to the Red Labyrinth. It's like someone got, oh, they're just trying to circumvent these, the pastes. That's not too shabby, they're a 33, they could survive. No, I wasn't gonna leave them hanging if they were under leveled and they were to get attacked, I would have helped them out. Good thing I checked. I would have passed by my my shortcut. I'm gonna need to spruce this up a little bit. What am I at? 2,600. Ooh, I should probably knock these out too. Path leads to the Minotaur Malm. If you're headed there, I will show you the way. Yes. It's a special fate popped up. That was what that noise was. We'll get to that eventually. That's gonna be a fun little side story. There's like a few people dancing over here in Forgotten Springs. State your business, adventurer. Ha 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 ha. This is the one Wise Cat sends me. I haven't the foggiest what he sees in you, and until I do, you will receive no aid from me. I'm gonna take the critical. The perfect prey. Persistent bugger. Well, very well, let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battle, there's no mistaking that. And you did manage to obtain the Adamantoise egg. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The nun I once fought also believed that his strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am none. Many years ago, I joined the company of heroes to own my skills instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. Even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, the pragmatic. That is why I claimed my position, and is why I still hold it. And it is why I will not help an unproven whelp. The children of the sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you are recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it would be permissible to assist you. Across the desert to the east lies an Amalja encampment. There dwells a warrior renowned both for his strength and his guile. If you even face this Amalja in battle, you must first find a way to lure him away from the encampment. This will be your test, to draw out and defeat the veteran. For this I will offer you no advice, only this worn spear. Why, you ask? You will have to solve that riddle yourself. Now go, slay this old warrior and bring to me his necklace. Did I pop this? I did. Oh, that's kind of cool. The mount. Oof, I gotta head that way. Oh well. Ah, the scorching sands of the Segoli. Gotcha. Not a single hit on me. Pardon me. Tell me, adventurer, is our old nemesis dead? 'Tis a fine necklace, as befits a veteran of countless battles. It will make an excellent trophy. The spear, it belonged to one of his brothers. He knew when he spied it from afar he would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did he discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Either way, you impress me, adventurer. I shall tell you of the ingredient you seek. Cool. When the worm turns. A shame we did not meet when I was still with the company of heroes. You would have made a fine recruit. But no point dwelling on what cannot be. You have a well-wicked worm to hunt. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but well-wicked worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand, and so their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. These worms prey on the smaller creatures of the Sogoli. Freshly slaughtered angler carcass would be my choice of bait. There's an area teeming with anglers to the east. I will mark it upon your map, along with the location where well-wicked worms are most frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it will devour you as well. Awesome. Alright, let's go kill one of these anglers. Oh, not a single hit. They dodged both. Nice. And they got an Orobon lever out of it. That would be a food craftable item. I think so. Yeah, Orobons do. Oh, he hit me with it. Crap. At least it didn't hinder my attacks. Yeah, got stuck. You look well. Have you caught your quarry then? Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success, hero. The meat will need to be heavily smoked before I ship it to Wisecat. Worry not. You have my word that he will receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I regret to say that I know not of its location. For the nonce, you should return to Costa del Sol and seek Wise Cat's counsel. Ah, but hold a moment. Since you will be meeting the captain again soon, there is something I would like you to deliver to him for me. Oh, no. I want the silver. There and back again. Wow, that's actually a slight bonus. Oh well. The captain was always fond of this brand of wine. I would be grateful if you would deliver it on my behalf. I was a reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have I owe to his wisdom and generosity. Aye, Wise Cat was a firm yet fair teacher, an expert molder of men, and I suspect that is still the case now. Please give him my regards, hero. Before I port back, I'm gonna go and pick up the next mission for the Paladin. So Ul'dah will be our point. Knowledge reflection is through here. The way is dark, but I've walked it 1,000 times. I can guide you through it if you like. I guess the fate. Oh. Maybe the fate just ended, actually, I guess. Alright, so we'll cut through there, we'll be at Central Thanolin and Lickety Split, and then we'll be able to get to Ul'dah. Big ladder. Oops. I misread my map. Hello, I passed them. Power struggles. Welcome, Paladin. You should know that word of your deeds has reached me. Few are those who follow the true Paladin path without misstep, but you are one of them. I am proud to call you brother. You have kept the faith, and in return I must have faith in you. It is time that you knew the truth. Though it is hard to share, for it is a shame, I would rather keep hidden from outsiders. Perhaps you remember when I told you that the traitor and the sword Oathkeeper that he stole, his name was Silk Zagul, and he was my predecessor as captain of the Sultan's Sworn Elite. Yes, he was the same man who I admired as a child, who inspired me to take up the sword and follow the way of the Paladin. He was the paragon of Paladins, until that is, he changed. Some years ago now, there was a struggle for influence between the Sultanate military and a faction within the syndicate known as the Monetarists. The latter emerged triumphant, and the army's authority was diminished dramatically. Although Sulk Zagel was still captain of the Sultan's Sworn Elite, he knew his position was perilous. So he fled, taking Oathkeeper with him. In doing so, he went against the words that he had spoken on bended knee before his royal liege. Now it falls to me as captain to restore the honor and name of the Sultan Sworn. If that means cutting down my former mentor and master, I would do it gladly, for his misdeed cannot be forgiven. But his death will not lift the stain that mars our name. He must be put on trial and in a public court so that everyone knows his crimes. Then and only then can we begin to earn the people's trust again. He served for over 30 years as captain of the Sultan's Sworn Elite, and he is a formidable foe. Few can match his skill with the sword. Even together, you and I will find it difficult to take him alive without mortal harm to one side or the other. So you must continue to own your skills and prepare for the day when we will face him. To complete the next stage of your training, you must do this. Go to the Yurgrum River in eastern Danlan and find the brazier we have placed there. By lighting it, you will draw the ire of the Lepidotes, dwelling within the waters. Face the creatures in battle and master your new skills. The fight will not be easy, but if you take to heart what you have learned and let the crystal be your guide, you will triumph. Alright, so what I'm going to do, go do that in eastern Danlan, and then I will we'll do that, and then I will teleport to Wise Cat. And we'll continue on with the story. The steps are tall. Yeah, they are pretty tall. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Oh, still tank. Did you get your car back yet? That's good. So give me some updates on your channel. You got anything good starting up? Oh yeah. 1700, oof. Still doing Bioshock, or you moved on from there? Oh, you got Stray? Nice. Oh yeah, you got it for free because you got PS5, right? Wasn't it one of the PS Plus games? Oh, you bought it? Not bad. I wish we had a posse together so that way we could have played Among Us for my birthday stream. That'd have been fun. Yeah, I'm the same way. Screw the upgrade to PS Plus. It's not worth the money. So did you see that they released information that Detroit Become Human's going to get a sequel, right? And I think it's going to be set in Tokyo. Oops. Right? I still haven't even finished the first one yet. On my retro, not retro, but like the older episodes, I think I had a, like 1 or 2 parts of that up. I do plan on getting back into it eventually. I guess I'm helping this guy with his mission. I accidentally attacked one of his enemies. Damn it. Oh, I still have another one of my own to kill. Oh, I had 2 more of my own. Whoopsies. That's what happens when 2 people with the same class start the same things at the same time. Stuck on the terrain, no. Okay, good. I need to go this way. I'd have to say, judging from the little bit that I played of Detroit, the only gripe I have with that game is they don't give you enough time to read through all your choices before you have to make a decision. I noticed there was a few times I'd only be able to read like two choices, and then it would automatically make me not make a choice because I didn't choose anything. And I'm like, oh great. I guess I was too used to Telltale giving you like half a minute to make a decision. I guess they were trying to simulate how fast computers process choices and stuff like that. Kind of ruins it for me a little bit, but the storyline is strong enough that I actually do want to finish it. It'll be there eventually. I don't know when, but whenever I can get the time, I'll eventually do it. Plus, I gotta think of the trophies, man. The trophies. I barely made any trophy, achievements. You got me beat big time on the trophies. I think I'm close to your brother, though. Ah. I wish I had flying. Yeah, but he plays games till they're like exhausted, so he usually roots out most of the trophies. I'm hoping to get a huge cache of trophies once I upgrade to PS5. Especially for this game. Still kind of annoying that I can't access those trophies until I upgrade. Still holding out for an upgraded version of the PS5 though first. I did it with PS4 and the Pro. I'll do it with the PS5 Pro. Oh, it was an armadillo. I thought it was a bag of gems for a second. Mortal Coil. I don't think I've heard of that one. Is it going to be difficult to get the platinum for Stray? Or is it just storyline? Good, you mastered your new skills and made them your own. But much work remains to be done before you can face that traitor, Silksaggle. We're close to finding him, and as our net draws tighter, it grows ever more important that we make ready for the moment when the fish must last be landed. Ooh, I'm gonna watch that. I don't have to worry about spoilers for Demon Souls, I mean. Gotta beat the game in 2 hours. Will probably be the biggest challenge. Oh, I hate time challenges. Alright, good. I got prominence. Yay, my AoE combo is completed. Alright, now let's go to Costa del Sol. Yeah, I was playing Resident Evil 2 Remake on my own a little while ago, snagging trophies for those. Oh, Mortal Shell. Yeah, I've heard of Mortal Shell. You should try beating that first boss without dying. What was it though? Yeah, I was working on Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 remakes, trophies not too long ago. I got the rocket launcher in both of them, so I was like, let's have some fun. Well met, hero. Landonel Udo Nun both spoke highly of you. What brings you here today? Ah, my favorite. I shall have to thank the nun personally. I had but one ingredient left. Fortunately, you will not have to travel to Aldnard this time to obtain it. The things we do for cheese. Ah, here comes a new dungeon. Oh, I love the rocket launcher too. I also like the infinite assault rifle. Nothing like sawing off limbs with bullets. Truth be told, I never intended for you to collect this last ingredient. Brayflox, my old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Costa del Sol herself. However, not long ago, she sent word that there's been some trouble at the long stop and that the delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident itself, but I fear the situation may be dire. Though I would like nothing more than to aid her myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to Hidden Falls docks and speak with Ozone Nazan. He will direct you to Raincatcher Gully, where Brayflox and her people have made their home. Yeah, right. So, as soon as I talk with Brayflox, we're gonna get a new dungeon called Brayflox's Long Stop. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah. And for those that are not in the know, Brayflox is a goblin. So I'll be speaking Gabi speak soon. Gabi speak can sometimes muddle the mind. What's the hurry, Venturer? Something happening over at the Gabi settlement? I don't know why you're so eager to help a bunch of beastmen, but go and talk to the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you to Raincatcher Gully. We're going to Raincatcher Gully. Are you coming along? Yeah. Of course I gotta spend 40 gil. Here's your tithe. Sleep for an hour? That's funny. Yeah, PlayStation's got some pretty crazy looking trophies. Wow, I'm surprised that they're all just RPing. People trying to show off their houses apparently in Party Finder. Oh, it also could be because I'm too low of a level. Never mind. I don't have them unlocked and stuff, that's why they're not showing up. Ah, Brave Flocks all talks. Pshko. Tongue flaps of Wisecap, you're reaching years of Brayflocks. Uplander has come for tasty fresh gobby treats, yes? Quest prize of Uplander deep in Longstop. Flighty beast chased Gobbyflock from homes. Gobbyflock needs goodly Uplander and gives safety to Longstop with much hand lending. Ugh. That taxes my mind. Oh, and of course a leveling pops up for healer. Looks like we'll double tap. We'll do this first. It'd be funny if we roulette into long stop, but I kind of doubt it. Oh, did we do it? We rouletted into the long stop. That's hilarious. That's gratuitous dragon butt right there. Well, instead of tanking, I'll be healing this one. Ah, we have a Dark Knight as our tank. Go ahead and toss you a Cure 2 to top you off. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the key. I won't be able to read those because these people are gonna speed through these, so... Sorry. In the future, you'll have to pause and read it for yourself. I got silenced. I forgot to not stand near that crap. Oh, they beat me to the punch. Alright, first boss. The Great Yellow Pelican. Yay, level up. Long stop pull. Well, that's for a caster. We're gonna lose out on a lot of loot here. Gladiator's ring. Ooh. Ooh, I hope I win that. Oh, 32, I might not win it. See, there's an event here that there's a certain amount of goblins that are being attacked by enemies. And if you kill all the enemies before the goblins die, they give you a treasure coffer. But as you can see, they like to skip the treasure coffers. So, there's at least like 3 or 4 treasure coffers that we're gonna miss out on. And by the way, I still haven't managed to unlock the special treasure coffer trove in Sunken Temple yet. So I'll have to do it on my own in a standalone video to show off how to do it. Because people are impatient, they're pretty much their higher levels doing this roulette just so they can get their tombstones, and they want to burn through the content as quick as possible. They're trying to get their dailies in. I can kind of understand that, but at the same time, for the lobies, it's kind of ruining the experience a little bit. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's what's gonna happen. Alright. See, they even skip all the treasure coffers. Cavalry gauntlets, I'll take them. No one wants the stuff. They're not even rolling on the loot right now. They're gonna let the loot time out, so I'm hoping to win it. At least the ring. That's the only thing I really need is the ring, because jewelry is kind of difficult to get at the lower levels. And if there's still a treasure coffer here or two, we're gonna lose out on those too. There's at least one that should be around here, but it's off the beaten path. It's like over here-ish, or over there. I probably won't even get the full map of the area. Yeah, I'm not even gonna get to fully map the area. Just an achievement, oh well. And I'll get upgraded loot later. Of course, it's a trade-off, you know. They get lazy with grabbing all the loot, I get lazy with actually doing my quote-unquote healing duties. Because apparently healers have to DPS now, too. Ouch. Now let's see if they actually remember to pop the bubbles. Oh, there it is. Okay. Nope, they forgot. It happens. Up, I'm bubbled. You want heals? Pop your bubble. Oh, I broke it. Okay, good. Well, I got the pole. I don't want the pole. I want the ring. Yes, I got the ring. already got a gladiator upgrade. It's gonna serve me well for a while. And there's another piece of loot down to the left that we're gonna probably end up skipping down that way. Oops. Yeah, it's down there, where all those enemies are at. There's a chest in the corner. Or there used to be, at least. I don't know if they changed it. And we're at the last boss. I find it funny that we got the roulette for this. Yay, green dragon. Atar. This one likes to spew poison, and to top it off, the poison also heals itself, so gotta move it out of the pools. Can I do this? Okay, good, I can cleanse the poison. Oh, they changed this. Oh, they changed the mechanic. It explodes now. I don't think the poison heals him anymore. I forgot they had updated his skill set. Or her. I don't know what gender Adar is. All I know is it has to die. Huh. I guess we'll stand here. And then I'll move. Limit break. Oh, they're not going to limit break. And we win. Got that magic stick 4. Yeah. And to the dungeons too. Alright. Oh, I guess I'll give it the wise puppet, who is the last person here. Thank you for party. Alrighty. Let's see if there's anything upgradable. I got a gunner weapon, machinist weapon, actually. Alright. Nope. This, wait, whoops, I forgot. Okay, ooh. Yeah, nothing's an upgrade, really. Unless I got a ring. No, I didn't get a ring. Darn. Alrighty, I got nothing else, apparently. Wait, cavalry. It's a negative. Alright. So we're gonna put you on strength, fight, tenacity, and slashing resist, and then we'll put this on the other side. Yeah, it's level 32 dungeon, so I was running Karn, which was 35, and then 38 for Cutter's Cry, so it's not too shabby. But let's just see. I did a roulette, so it takes all these levels, all these dungeons, and ties them together. I just randomly put you in one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Out of 9 dungeons, I actually got the one I needed for the storyline. Pretty crazy. Pishko, goodly Uplander has thanks of Gobbyflock. Fighty Beast was tricksy foe, but Uplander outwitted with plans making. Uplander has goodly head for fighty think. Brave Flock's happy gives tasty fresh Gobby treats to clever Uplander. Cheese is stinky sweet Gobby treat, special make with secret Gobby arts. No party complete without Gobby Gouda, Brave Flocks ever say. Yeah, apparently, this cheese is extremely stinky. I love this. The pungent odor of this hard yellow cheese veined with blue-green mold is most comparable to the warm, damp boot of a zombie after stepping in ripe chocobo dung. Goblins claim it is a delicacy, but then again, they have their masks to filter out the aroma. Yeah, right? Oh, it's hilarious. Gotta love some of the flavor text for some of these items. Go over here and grab this aetheryte. And I'll go grab this too. Treasures and tribulations. Fancy yourself a romantic, friend. Do you oft find yourself gazing off into the horizon, yearning to travel in search of storied relics left behind by the heroes of yore? Yes, you say? Then do I ever have a proposal for you? I was accosted the other day by a slobbering drunkard. Bear with me now. I assure you this gets better. He most eagerly regaled me, from what I could gather amid slurred speech and copious amounts of spittle, that is, with the tale of a treasure map he had stumbled upon in his travels. I don't recall the particulars. I was emptying my innards of some foul swill at the time, you see, but it sounded rather convincing to my ale-addled brain. What I do remember is that the fellow mentioned striking out at first light for Raincatcher Gully to visit a minor friend. Should the prospect of hunting for hidden riches set your heart aflutter, I reckon you might still find him there. I'll do that one later. That one just unlocks the ability to treasure hunt. I hit 40 on the white mage, which means I got another, I got another, whatchamacallit, like 2 missions for the white mage to do. Basically, your gatherer classes, your botany, your mining, and your fishing. When you're doing your actual gathering, you have a chance of popping a fishing map. You basically you pop the cork, you look at the map, you have to figure out where it is. It gives you the zone, it doesn't give you the exact spot. You have to figure it out from a little fragment of picture. And then when you dig up the treasure, you have, I think it's like 3 minutes to kill all the enemies it spawns, and then you can get the loot out of it. Some of it's pretty decent, depending on which expansion you're playing. For the level range, it's pretty good. It's got quite a bit of crafting materials that are specific to just treasure hunting. And in the latter ones, you have a chance of popping a loot dungeon, which unfortunately you can't really solo, so you need like a full party for. Yeah. Going to Hidden Falls, are you coming along? Yeah, I'll try another 40 gil. Yeah, I probably won't do too much in the treasure hunting kind of thing with on live stream. I mean, I might do a little bit of outdated ones later on once I get gathering leveled up, and just so I can show off some of it. But I'm probably going to do the only outdated ones so that way I can solo it, and I probably won't even get the chance to do any of the loot dungeons because of the fact that I probably won't get anyone to join up, and soloing it would just be kind of stupid. I wouldn't even make it past the first pack probably. If I was lucky, maybe a pack or two. But, I won't be missing out on too much. I gather you solved Brave Flox's little problem. By the gods, that unholy stench, this is definitely goblin cheese. Judging from the smell, this should be quite flavorful. How is it made? It's best you remain ignorant of such things. I still remember when I learned what kind of milk they use. Ooh. What do you mean you forgot the wine? Bravo, hero. Thanks to you, our guests shall be honored with a marvelous banquet. But what good is an exotic feast without an equally exquisite aperitif? Luckily, I know just the person to ask. Make your way to Wineport and seek out Shimani Lamani, another former member of the company. All you have to do is give him this order slip, he'll take care of the rest. Oh, and if you're wondering if this is merely a ploy to test your patience, I assure you I do actually need the wine. And while you're there, give Shimani Lamani my regards. And if you guys had noticed, I was just over there at Wineport. They should give you the option to be able to turn in your missions via Link Pearl. Or at least interact with your quest givers, so that way I could have gotten this mission as well. Because as it stands, now you gotta waste another 80 gil. I know it's not much, but at the same time it kinda grates on me. I'm a penny pincher. If I could fly, that would also negate the problem. So I could just fly over the mountain range. You see, this is what separates the areas, this whole chain here. As you can see. I'll get to that eventually. Someone's got a steel giant mount. Ah, man. I still have yet to unlock that on my character. I think you have to win 100 rounds of PvP in order to get that unlocked. The winning rounds is kind of a crapshoot. Unless you have a pre-made. Even then, I don't even know if that's a guaranteed win. Sweat, grime, and blood. Ah, you reek of blood. An adventure, unless I am mistaken, what brings you to Wineport. An order, let me guess. A request for the finest vintage I can muster. The paper smells of loam and perfume. Costa del Sol, and there is also the unmistakable odor of goblin cheese. Yes, Master Gegirju would not settle for anything less than the best. Drist Whites and his crew must be quite busy preparing an exotic feast, hence his decision to rely on an adventurer. Ah, but perhaps you are confused. This display of deduction was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways. But you've no interest in my affairs. You wish only to discuss the wine, I suspect. Yeah, the guy's blind. He lost his vision while he was in the company of heroes, so now he wants to be a winemaker. An offer you can refuse. Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more than a mere hobby. Yeah, right. pun intended. It wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my time as a mercenary, of course. Say what you will about the nature of that work, none can deny that it pays well. But you grow impatient, and Wise Cat must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is of sufficient quality for this occasion. Convenient. The best vintages in town are hoarded by Berglant, who owns and operates the largest winery in Vilbrand. Somehow I doubt he will be receptive to your request, but given these circumstances, we must needs beg his assistance. And goes my giant hunt for a bottle of wine. I'm not even a wine aficionado. What rank amateur bottled this wine? The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismissal is too good of the man for the man responsible. He should be made to drink every drop of his polluted swill. I think this guy is supposed to be akin to Gordon Ramsay. What is it? I'm in the middle of an important discussion and I do not care for interruptions. That neophyte vintner bid you speak with me. Ha! Neither you nor your friend has the palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. I would sooner serve you Gubu urine than sell you my worst vintage. Be gone from my sight. All I did was try to talk to him and I got completely insulted and sent away. I take it he said no. Really, in those words? Well, I cannot say that I am surprised. Well, there's no denying his passion and skill. The wine baron of Lomenza is not a man known for his tact. Very well, we shall have to take an alternative approach. It won't work. There is a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport could furnish us with a suitable wine. In fact, had you come several years ago, I guarantee this would not be a problem. Convenient. Alas, the quality of our product has declined significantly in recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines, which isn't to say that their grapes are of poor quality, only that we have known better. Long ago, the vignerons of Wineport crossbred several species and produced a grape-bearing vine of never-before-seen quality. Bacchus grapes were once the pride of this town, as they were used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. This includes the most aromatic, the most complex, and most flavorful of all wines. The legendary Bacchus wines were born right here in Wineport. That's why it's called Wineport. Pardon my enthusiasm, you see. I once had the privilege to sample that particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience in that moment. I felt as though I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves, hence why it's called Bacchus. I transcended my mortal flesh, and it was once one with all creation. Well, if I remember correctly, Bacchus wine is actually an item in the previous Final Fantasy game. I think it induced Berserk status. Right? But it is all too often said the Calamity changed that. The Bacchus vineyards were completely destroyed along with much of the existing stock of Bacchus wine. What little remains is closely guarded by its owners, for it can no longer be made. If we cannot convince Bergliant to part with his wines, our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find someone who has a bottle of Bacchus wine and offer them every gil we can spare. I've heard rumors that one of the vignerons tending the vineyards might have once owned a bottle. Perhaps you could start by speaking with them. Well, this entire chain, some of it has some funny portions, but for the most part, it's a little on the annoying side. All this just so I could fight Titan. What? Do I have a Bacchus wine? I wish. I never had the chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, but you're a few years too late. Bacchus wine? Bah, don't remind me. Used to have a cellar filled with the stuff. Thought I could keep the wine safe from thieves and the elements. Never counted on the bloody primal blowing up my goddamn house. The calamity was caused by Bahamut, by the way. If you watch the opening video for A Realm Reborn, you get to see the whole thing. Explosion and all. No luck, most regrettable, but we had to try. But Bacchus wine would have been perfect for the occasion. Though I must confess my certitude could be due in part to my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a vintner. After Titan blinded me in our battle beneath Ogmoro, I fell into a deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted Bacchus wine for the first time that I realized there was still so much I could experience, even in my condition. It helped me to find a new direction in life. It breaks my heart to think that wondrous ambrosia, which once filled me with hope, may be forever lost to us. Alright, what am I going to pick up? I think I'm going to pick up strength. Though I may never use it. Give the man a drink. I must say, this talk of Bacchus wine has made me rather nostalgic. Indeed, there is much I miss about my life with the company of heroes. After everything the captain has done for me, I could not bear to disappoint him. Have no fear, I swear that I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet, though I may need some time to think of a solution. In the meantime, there is a favor I would ask of you. Convenient. 2 years ago, in the deepest depths of my despair, I stumbled across Vilbrand as a vagabond drunk. I suspect I was looking for a place to die because I very nearly found one not far from here. It was there that a man named Dress took me in and nursed me back to health, and it was he who gave me my first taste of Bacchus wine, which helped me to find my new calling. Though I am still a novice in the arts of winemaking, I would like him to know that I am pursuing my dream. This wine is my own original creation, and I would be most grateful if you delivered it to him in my stead. Dress sometimes works at the Rainkitcher Gully docks, so perhaps Ritzglet could tell you where to find him. Of course, I know where the guy is at. I've done this before, but unfortunately, I have to go talk with the Pterodoc men before I can move along. Alright, where's that quest giver? There he is, up here. Dressed? Oh, you mean the hermit. I toss him a few gil when we need an extra pair of hands. He doesn't talk about himself, and I sure as hell don't ask. When a man's got a face with scars like that, you best leave well enough alone, I say. If you've a mind to find him, though, then head southwest to the Severed String. Convenient. Ooh. Quarrels. Hi, kitties. Don't attack me. I don't want to kill you. Oops. I need to go this way. Probably should follow my green check mark. Instead of trying to avoid enemies. Ooh, I might be able to get another level up in my Grand Company, too. Or rank up, I should say. What? What do you want? Wine? I didn't ask for this. Who sent you? That waits. Can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The midges, the buzzing, it keeps me awake. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away. You guys sound a little nuts. Go kill some midge swarms. Captain America, away! Great. They're dung midges, too. Oh, crap. I didn't know that those guys were friggin' aggroable. Goopies are usually neutral. Unless you're in a dungeon. Not so loud anymore. Did you do that? Thank you. You helped me, even after what my comrades and I did to your country. We were on a reconnaissance mission when the maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape, but the others, no one else survived. I didn't ask for this, damn it. I'm not even Garlean. They conquered my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die in some blasted jungle halfway around the world. I just want to go home. Yeah, this guy's Garlean, by the way. Well, conscripted Garlean. That's why I said convenient when I was riding my mechanical mount, because it's supposed to be a Garlean Magitech kind of thing. Battle scars. I wish to thank Shimani for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Last night at Red Manus Falls, I collected the sap from nearby palm trees. If placed in coconut shells and stored for a few bells' time, it makes for fine wine, see? Should be ready by now. I left 3 shells out there. Please take them to Shimani for me. I'm glad he's moved on with his life. I hope that one day he'd do the same. Yeah, I'm stuck. Look at that crystal water. Oh, well, on the way back, I guess I'll go talk with the guy. Let's go talk with this diligent digger. Hidden treasures, ha! Another gill-crazed greenhorn reeled in by Ealdwine's tall tales, eh? Yes, Ealdwine. That's the daughter and fool's name, though mind ye, I've not known him to limit his consumption to any one type of brew. I saw him just the other day, I did, clutching some tattered piss-yellow parchment like it was made of solid mithril. This is my ticket to fortune, he blabbered. Not half so eloquently, mind you, for stumbling out the tavern doors and promptly falling flat in his mug like as not. Did I see the map myself, you say? Did I ever? Why, the fool shoved it in my face so many times that I swear the mold left the page to take up residence in me nostrils. 'Twas a mess of blue and brown splotches that Ealdwine swore was Camp Bronze Lake, with a big red X to the southeast. You're not thinking of going there, are you? Take my word, you'll find naught but a sorry drunkard and a sack of broken dreams. Yeah, it is a sorry storyline for that guy. It has been some time, hero. What news do you have addressed? Ah, yes, I recall you did have some knowledge of winemaking, a simplistic but nevertheless effective method that utilizes the natural properties of palm sap. I shall have to enjoy this batch before it spoils. We are not so different, Just and I, two men who have long struggled not to let our scars define us. I worry that it has been alone with his thoughts for far too long. It is past time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him, Hero. It was a very good year. Ooh, I get a pet for this one. By the gods, Hero, listen. I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I've just discovered something extraordinary about dressed palm wine. You sealed each coconut shell with a leaf which has a very distinct shape and unusual odor. Thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain. These are the leaves of a Bacchus grapevine. Convenient. Do you know what this means? Somewhere around Catcher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. If we could obtain a cutting, we could revive the Bacchus wine industry. You must know where Dress found these leaves. Here, take one of them back to him and see what he remembers. Yeah. The guy's half mad and we're gonna go asking him questions of where he found some leaves. I got 20 silver pieces. That's 10,000 gil right there. Hell yeah. If I can get it in time, I might just extend this, just so I can do Titan this episode. Depends on how quickly I can get to the actual unlock. It shouldn't take too long for the queue. I'm hoping. The cutscene is a little long though. I'll try. We'll see how long it is. If I can get this finished in the next, like, 17 minutes, I'll try. Yeah, right? I think after I do this whole wine business, I think I'm done, though. I don't remember too much. Oh, hello again. What is it? It's just a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. Didn't know it was rare. I found them near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. I saw fresh gubu tracks, though, maybe. Maybe the leaves came from vines growing on the back of one such beast. If you go looking for it, please be careful. Some gubus are more territorial than others, and you may have to defend yourself. Oh, there's the tell. That's why that gubu was combat forward. That's probably the one I gotta go kill. Oh, never mind. It spawns through here. Shezvu. It's actually named. Huh. Eat it. And yes, we're gonna revive the wine industry in our adventures. Yeah, pretty much. The gubu got squished hard. Like an over-ripened grape. Splat. I'm not going to replace my cane pet with the gubu, though. I think I'm going to leave my cane pet out for a little while longer. Although, if I get Morpho, I might swap out for Morpho. I like Morpho. What did Drest have to say, hero? Tell me everything. Tell me. Tell me everything. Aha, I was right. This smell, this texture. I hold in my hands a Bacchus grapevine cutting. And look who comes running up. Come now, enough of this nonsense. I've heard talk of your discovery, and I refuse to believe that a common adventurer and a novice vintner could. 12 is my witness. It is a Bacchus grapevine. Wherever did you find this fantastic specimen? What? You would offer this to me, but why? There is none better positioned to reconstruct the Bacchus vineyards than you, Master Berglant. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It would be selfish of me to keep this cutting. Yeah, pretty much. I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. I will not squander this gift. In just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across Eorzea will once again be clamoring for a cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus wine. Sir, you needn't... Wait, the shape of this bottle, the scent of this label, this couldn't possibly be. A 1547 Bacchus? But that's impossible. This vintage has not been seen since years before the calamity. It was the crown jewel of my personal collection. For years I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time. But now I realize that it was never meant for me. It should be savored by the saviors of Wineport, I say. Yeah, convenient. He has made us an offer we cannot refuse. Master Gegaruju will find no finer wine. You have forever changed Wineport, hero. Thank you for your kindness and your generosity. Now, if it did not permit me to delay you any longer, pray deliver the wine to Captain Weisket. I actually think I will be able to fulfill this promise that I made. Well, yes, I would very much like to drink it, but I am a patient man. I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection. Alright, I think I finished my duties in Wineport. It's just going to be a cutscene, and then I think I can head towards unlocking Titan. I think the only thing that's left is to wait for the guests. And if it even unlocks the trial thing, I might, if there's a healing duty finder preference, I'll probably do that too if I've got time. The extra seals and gil and XP. Be able to boost my white mage a little bit more. Get it closer to my pally. I don't mind if my white mage actually over levels my paladin. I just don't want to overdo it on my pally, because my pally's going to be my main quest maker. Man, I can't wait to be able to fly again. Makes traveling so much more convenient. I am really low bridging this. Yeah. Your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me, so what of the wine I asked you to bring? That was an ordeal and a half. Is that 7 hells of 1547 Bacchus? Even I know how rare that is. I have to admit, I didn't think you had it in you, but congratulations, hero. Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del Sol has seen in years. Considering the lengths you went to, I hope our guests appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a short while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient. Convenient. Perhaps you could tell her that the banquet is about to begin. At a Sproutling. In the company of heroes. You have the look of a man who has been to the 7th hell and back. That a guest should be expected to supply the victuals for a banquet held in his own honor, and this while the shadow of Titan looms over us all, beggar's belief. I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I would have accepted my lot with less grace. Yeah. Swig of water. Ah. Lady Estella, hero. A thousand pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, sir. Had I known, I would never have permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Man, you must have really tore your knees out just now. Come now, we must have sensed that something was amiss. Hey, look who it is. You didn't seriously think I would send you running the length and breadth of Eorzea for a banquet, did you? Spare him the mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment, and unlike me, Hero has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten him. Aye, fair's fair. There's no sense hiding it any longer. We 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath that any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be god-slayers by his own criteria. If even one found him wanting, we would be rejected without a second thought. But if he proved himself worthy, we swore that we would do our utmost to support his cause. The world has ever been full of brave souls eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of a foe against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we will not be complicit in the deaths of the unworthy. Which is why the 5 of you deigned to test Hero with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I am sure, but tell us, Captain, what is this assessment of you and your fellows? He's a brave one, that much is certain. He willingly walked into the midst of danger despite my repeated warnings that it could cost him his life. His skill is undeniable. He stalked his prey as relentlessly as a child of the sands, as struck with precision that an opportunity presented itself. Too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. Hero, however, is a kind of generous soul. I am certain he has no shortage of loyal allies who will gladly fight at his side. Pishko, wily uplanderist, talentful plansmaker, tricksy foe for mighty Rockman. Mega Man. I can only concur with my colleagues' assessments. We 5 of the company of heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Crag's hero, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea. I will do that. With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers, pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend. Hero Titan's Bane. Titan's Bane. Too bad I don't get that title. Yes, I collected all the food and festivities for my own banquet. Congratulations, sweetling. Now relax and enjoy the show. It's only just begun. Right? It would be epic. Time to fatten myself up before going to the slaughter. Tasting the exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In that brief transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality, comprehend its fleeting nature, and cry out to the heavens in celebration. Looks like I only gave a thumbs up. When you face the Lord of Crags, think not of Limsa, Eorzea, or anything beyond his chamber. Think only of the men and women by your side. Fight for them, and they will fight for you. Remember that no great victory was ever achieved alone. Go. Goodly Uplander must be facing Mighty Rockman with clever fighty think. Gobbyflock cannot be coming to rescue this time. Yeah, I'm going up against Mega Man. Yeah, Hero, you brave fool. Promise me that when you meet Titan, you'll look him in the eye and tell him Landonell sends his regards. You're a veteran of countless battles, Hero. This is but one more. Trust in your experience and you will prevail. You're blessed with the fortitude to rival the Earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you, I think. That was quick. You are kind to indulge them, Hero. This banquet is as much for the company as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny that they mean well, but now is scarcely the time for celebration. Though they have all but pronounced you the victor, the battle with Titan has yet to begin. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We speak with him again. As you wish. You must be eager to face Titan. As promised, we will show you the way. Travel to Bronze Lake in Upper La Noscia. There you will meet with Riel, another man who once served with the company. Oh, forgot this part. To ensure that this knowledge does not fall into the wrong hands, he will remain in hiding until you have given the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly at the 3 locations I marked. Only then will he appear to meet you at this 4th location. I realize this may seem excessive now, but you will see that it is more than reasonable once you comprehend the risks inherent in our method. Yay! I get to go north. Although I don't begrudge Riel. Riel's actually a really good character. I like him. That should be the last 40 gil I gotta blow on ferry rides for the time being. Excuse me, woof. I mean, I made quite a bit of gil. For the week alone, for just this character, what, 58,000? Not too shabby. If I can find some stuff to sell on the market board, I can rake in the gil hardcore. That's how you make the majority of your money. Other than doing dailies. And weeklies. I guess I'll do this. Who goes there? Wait, don't tell me. You've come to help all Erdwine dig for buried treasures. Well, I'll have you know, I'm faring just fine by myself. Just look at that beauty over there. Not that I can blame you for being jealous of me vast riches. Lucky for you, I'm feeling generous today. And here's the deal. I'll give you the honor opening my latest discovery. That's right. For one precious moment, you can walk in the shoes of Erdwine, treasure hunter extraordinaire. Go on now. The casket won't bite or nothing. Just the enemy that's going to spawn from it. And now to open my first treasure casket. Seven hellish. Where did those nasty buggers come from? Why, if I had my trusty pickaxe with me, I'd have split their skulls clean too. Where in the world did those things go anyway? Nice mutton chops. What's this? Look, all Edwine's had the finest Asia has to offer. From the drowning wench to Biscarad's druthers, and you ain't even seen nothing like great Beauregard's gut. It's a trap. That's what it was. Opening the casket, shattered this here bottle, and dish foul slop poured out, luring them nasty buggers in the stink. Told you to be more careful and to hand over the loot. You may have opened the casket, but 'twas old Aldwine that did the dirty work. Wait, that's it? You gave me everything. Why, I got more last time I sold me undergarments for grog money. You aren't hiding nothing from me, are you? Well, it looks like we've got no choice. We just got to go out and search for bigger and better treasures. Not the same treasures, of course. I can't hold your hand forever, so sit back and let old Aldwine impart to you a proper trove of knowledge of treasure hunting around. Firstly, you find yourself a map. Once you have your map, then you decipher it. That means you look at it nice and good like. And when you figured out where your treasure is hiding, you go there, you dig it up. Sounds simple enough, you say. Ha! I might make it look easy, but I can assure you it ain't. Aye, treasure hunting demands sharp eyes and sharper mind. But don't be discouraged. Own your skills like old Aldwine, and treasures are sure to follow. Now, if you'll excuse me, my throat's feeling dry. Just don't go selling your boots. Miss won't even buy me a swig of the wench's cheapest grog. What's the man to do to drown his sorrows? Yay, now I can go do that. And it's completely useless to me right now because I haven't looked on any leveling on my gatherers. Unless I want to buy the maps, which that'll be a ridiculous amount of money, usually. Alright. Let's go whistle in these 3 spots so I can go ahead and get Titan knocked out. Oh yeah, I probably should grab this while I'm here. Yes, this is a hot springs. Alright, how do I get up there? I used to have issues figuring out how to do this. I should be right if I go over here. And then it's this way. Yeah, there he is. I recognize that scarred mug anywhere. Greetings, mate. Might you be the one the captain said would be calling? I thought so. Pay attention now, because I ain't explaining myself twice. Lord of Crags, here we go. Years ago, when we was weighing up how to get the Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across this beastman aetheryte, you see? Yeah, what's that look for? Not familiar with him. He speaks of an unamplified aetherite, which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, there is no fundamental difference between such aetherites and those which you have used on countless occasions, hero. Right? Ah, well, if it ain't the Charlian lass, welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. Convenient. She's a cat girl. The tunnels beneath Ogmoro form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has ever fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I have long pondered. Ha! Give us a bit of credit, love. We weren't daft enough to try going in the front. The kobolds are always digging new tunnels and filling the old ones with traps. One wrong step and the next thing you know, you've got 100 tons of rocks on your noggin. Suicide to even try, see? Funny thing is, the kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way around. And it was that as got us thinking. I mean, Ogmaro mines are like a bleeding city, ain't they? And getting around in a city that big would be a right pain in the arse if you didn't have an Aethernet, wouldn't it? So it stood to reason that the kobolds must have had one, didn't it? Even if there were aetherite shards in the depths of Ogmaro, you would have needed to attune yourselves to them before you could identify their signatures within the Livestream. Oh, well, that's where you're wrong, love. We had the Charlian bloke to help us, see? Delivered us right into Titan's bedchamber, he did. Well, that must have been a fun time. I don't rightly know how he did it, but I do remember him saying it weren't nothing any Charlian scholar worth her salt could manage. Convenient. Did he now? Locating a beacon in the absence of a known signature might be possible, if the aetherites in question happen to be... Ah, yes, but in order to guide a traveler to said beacon safely, a second party would be required to... It is possible in theory, at least, yet I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, all will depend upon whether or not I am worthy of my salt. Oh, you are a lass. Don't you worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. Smooth. Why don't we all go to Zelma's Run and take a closer look at that aetherite? It ain't far, though there's sure to be a few kobolds blocking the way, not you can't handle mine. Yeah, I'm gonna extend this a little bit longer, because all I have to do is a little mini cutscene, and then the guy's unlocked. And then after that, if it's set to healer for the random trial, if I get it unlocked, I'll do that. Otherwise, it'll be the end of the stream. No combat? Good. We'll go behind the aetherite so he doesn't see me. Okie dokie. One last cutscene. Oh wait, no, there's two cutscenes. Crap, because of the actual combat. So this is the aetherite the company here has used to gain access to Titan's Sanctuary. It is as popularly most speculated. In its present state, this aetherite signal will not be strong enough for our purposes. I may, however, be able to use my own energies to amplify it. Alas, the task will monopolize my attention for the duration. Convenient. Seems you will have to proceed without me, hero. I must needs remain here and supplement this beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path of escape. Fear not, I will summon the Maelstrom forces stationed nearby to protect us. With effort, it is possible that I may be able to stabilize the aetherite signal and thereby join you, albeit belatedly. Convenient. Until such time as I do, you will be on your own. Now, let's see if I am worth my salt. Lay hands, sister. I have located another beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate as to what you will find there, so stint not in your preparation. Yay, unlock. The navel. It doesn't unlock it. I guess I need one more, ooh, that cobalt's really close. I guess I need one more, whatchamacallit, trial before it unlocks. Yeah, right. By the way, Titan looks very funky in this version. He's like a giant stone sumo wrestler. Where did my phone go? Oh, I threw it on the floor. Oh, come on. Don't tell me it's going to take a little bit. Should say, it does say less than 5 minutes, so I'm hoping that it pops. You hear about the whole Skittles fiasco, buddy? Uh, the people, oh, I guess Mars, they're the ones that make Skittles. They're being sued because people are saying that titanium dioxide is a toxin and should be in food. And I can kind of understand that because isn't that an ingredient in deodorant? But then again, it's probably like a minuscule amount. I'm not saying that I'm not condoning it, but I think it's usually within parameters. It's just like saying the fact that our version of Fireball whiskey is illegal in Europe. No, deodorant. It's titanium dioxide. I think it's a preservative, or it's a color additive. I don't remember. But basically, what I was getting to with the Fireball whiskey, in Europe, our version is banned because it has too much propylene glycol in it. And propylene glycol is a sweetener, but if you look at it, it's actually in the antifreeze. I think it's antifreeze, which is kind of disconcerting. Which is the reason why animals like drinking antifreeze, is because it's sweet, apparently. So, a little bit of stuff for you. I'm reading up on it right now. The claim says that Mars failed to warn consumers about the potential dangers of the ingredient titanium dioxide, which uses a color additive. Okay, it's a coloring agent. Oh, according to the Center for Food Safety, Mars said in 2016 that it would phase out the use of titanium dioxide in its products over the next 5 years. Huh. It does say that it complies with FDA regulations. Right. And wasn't the cream in Oreos, don't they use like an ingredient from hair to make the cream filling? It's weird crap that they use to make food. Oh, okay. Titanium dioxide is used in sunscreen, cosmetics, plastics, toothpaste, and paint. In food, titanium dioxide can appear in anything from candy and sauces to pastries, chocolates, chewing gum, and other sweets as a color additive. It's used to whiten certain foods, though it has many other features. Ah, here we go. European Food Safety Authority report in 2021 declared that titanium dioxide can no longer be considered safe as a food additive. The agency could not rule out genotoxicity, damage to DNA, from consumption of titanium dioxide particles, and that they could accumulate in the body, although the absorption was low. Yeah, so they're worried about the buildup of titanium dioxide in the body from various sources causing DNA damage. I can see that. Alrighty, buddy. I'm sorry. In the next few minutes, I'm probably going to stream anyway, so it looks like it might be too late to even get the Dojo in. I appreciate you sticking it out for the for most of the 2 hours, though. Actually, I am probably going to call it since we're already... Well, I'll give it 3 more minutes. You can go ahead and log if you want. Yeah, I'm going to be awake, dude. I hope you sleep well, but remember, our sleep schedules are flip-flopped. I sleep during the day and work during the night. For the time being. I'm hoping that changes soon. Anyways, buddy, nighty-night. I will catch you around. Night. Alright, we got just under 1.5 minutes left, I should say. Alrighty. It's not happening this stream, so... Buddy, you're not gonna miss much. I'll just do it next time. Oh, I forgot to check and see if I need to repair it all. I probably shouldn't. I only did 1 dungeon. So, I should be fine. Shouldn't be too banged up gear-wise. I didn't die. Oh yeah, I'm fine. Man, look how close I am to 43. Yeesh. Oh wait. I'll do that another time. Oh, time to go dump the stuff off. Made 60,000 gil. Yay. Alright, let's check and see if there's anything to sell. Oh, whoops. Well, I do that too. Nope. 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 I also forgot to sell this stuff, so we're gonna go do that right fast. Where's the closest vendor? Should be a vendor in the roost. I'm hoping. Ah, itchy. No, she doesn't sell anything. It's an arms vendor. Man, you need to have someone to sell stuff here. I'll just go in here. Scratch that, we made 70 grand over the week. Not too bad. Go ahead and put that away with the rest of the loot. Oops, not the esthetician. Oop, not that either. There we go. Look at that, we broke 200,000. And with that, thank y'all for watching part 17 of my live stream for Final Fantasy 14. Those of y'all in the future, if you'd like to go ahead and give me a thumbs up and a like button. Subscribe to my channel if you're no subscriber, keep with the content. Comment down below, tell me what you think about the game and my gameplay. No spoilers, please. And I will see you in the next video. Catch you then. Later. Night all.